All right, insecurity. All right, let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Bill getting trashed here. Hey, Bill, I'm a 20-year-old guy in college and in a relationship with the love of my life. Congratulations. She's perfect for me in every way, and the moment I met her, I knew I was going to make her my wife. Well, there you go. We have said that we are each other's soulmate. I'm a crazy person with a lot of insecurities, and one in particular was that I was a virgin until I met her. She was not and always said her last relationship was nothing but sexual. It was embarrassing because I had never had sex with anyone else, and I felt like a wimp. You got a little bit of a late start. You're only 20, dude. You're not the 40-year-old virgin. And now you're crushing it. Good for you. And not like a man at all because I hadn't even kissed a woman before. And I always compared myself to her ex in terms of him as a boyfriend and in the bedroom, even if I measure up. All right, first of all, let that shit go, all right? That's all in your head. That's not in her head. And that's a great way to talk yourself out of this great relationship. She always tells me I'm the best she's ever had, and she wishes she could take back... Wait a second. She always tells me I'm the best she ever had, and that she wishes she could take it back, but I still can't get the image out of my head. And it doesn't help that I asked, and she told me that he had a bigger dick. Oh, God. I don't want to drive her away. I love her and never want to lose her. Would really appreciate the advice. Why do guys ask that question? Love the podcast. Your stand-up efforts for family. Can't wait for season 4. Come out to, I'm not going to say where you're from. Thank you, and go fuck yourself. Any advice? I don't know what to do here for you, buddy. You opened Pandora's box, and that bigger dick flew out. And you're just going to have to get past it. All right? That's it. You asked. She wishes she could take it back. You know, I don't know. Here's the thing about women, though. All right? They love for different reasons. Okay? Okay, as big as that guy's dick was, that didn't work out. All right? So that's in the fucking past. And, you know, I don't know. Women in general fall in love for the right fucking reasons. Okay? They don't fall in love with a dick. All right? They fall in love because of the chemistry you have, the stuff that you're doing for her. They see that you're going to be a great father and all that type of shit. You're basically crushing it. You're destroying this other guy, other than the size of your dick. I mean, he's got you beat in that area. Okay? But there's a lot of times a team is more talented on paper, and then the other team, because they play as a team, wins. So you just got to look at yourself like that. All right? You're the underdog here, and you're going to somehow come away with the victory, and they're going to make it 30 for 30 about you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like I never had a problem with that shit, to be honest with you. So I have a little difficulty, like, you know. I mean, she's probably also been with a guy that had a smaller dick. I mean, you're somewhere in the middle. You got a regular dick. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a mid-sized car. You know? There's nothing wrong with that. All right, I got to be honest with you. That would not bother me. Okay? Having a bigger dick, all right, he's jackhammering away and all that shit. The thing about guys with bigger dicks is a lot of times that you know, that's all they can do. They got the big fucking dick and they just sort of bang away. All right? But there's all other levels that you could bring. There's all different, you know. Okay, he's going Blake Griffin. He's just dunking on people. You can have a turnaround jumper. You can fucking, you can have a good transition game. You can play good defense. You can go downtown. You know, you can up your fucking game. You know, there's role playing. There's all kinds of shit you can do. Shit that she maybe didn't do with this other guy. But no matter what, you're just going to have to take that fucking loss. And this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, no pun intended, to try to talk you out of the fact that this other guy had a bigger dick. There's nothing you can fucking do about it. Who gives a shit? Yes, he did. All right, great. Are you funnier? Are you a better cook? She loves you. She's the love of your life. There you go. Well, here's what you learn. Don't ask that fucking question. Don't ask a question that you're not going to want to hear the answer to. All right? But my advice to you is do not sabotage that fucking relationship over that bullshit. And here's another thing, too. Do not fucking mope about it in front of her, because that's going to turn her off. All right? And she'll fucking go back to the big dick guy. All right? This is the thing. Don't even bring it up. All right? Let that big dick just roll right off your back. All right, that's it. Okay, overrated, underrated. Jesus Christ. All right, underrated. Reading. You're absolutely right. Reading books actually makes you smarter. It's been proven, and now I can say I'm proof. The better quality writing you read, the better you are at organizing thoughts. I've been reading before bed for the last year, and I sleep better than ever. That's right, you do. I learned that lesson, and I forgot it. I got to get back to it. I wake up with more energy because that's the last thing on my mind. Because the last thing on my mind wasn't some bullshit from work that bothers me, even though it won't matter in 6 months, or I'm watching TV falling asleep with bright lights flashing in my face. That is true. What a great underrated for the week. Thank you, sir or ma'am. Overrated. Putting people on pedestals. Next time someone tells you how great someone else is, make sure it's because they're constantly changing the lives of everyone around them for the better, or they cured cancer. I'm tired of hearing about how great someone is when all they do is stand, wave, and smile. This, by default, includes almost every politician ever. All right, good overrated, underrated. Here's another one. Summertime blowies. Hey there, balmy bag Bill. Just wanted to take a moment to recognize all the brave men and women that suck dick in the summertime. Oh, Jesus. It has been real hot here in Colorado and this morning, and took my unit out to do my business. Oh, wait, okay. This is like, okay. It's been real hot here in Colorado, and this morning, and took my unit out to do my business. Dude, do you understand the way you wrote that? I thought you were like, you were in the Army or something. You took your fucking platoon out or something. No, it's been real hot here in Colorado, including this morning. New sentence. Took my unit out to do my business, and I could not believe the smell coming from my taint area. God bless these troopers. We love you. Go fuck yourself. Also, not a fan of your podcast, comedy, or F is for family. Like the mustache, though. Okay. Jeez, I'm not a fan of your grammar there, buddy. Jesus Christ. All right, evidently people got smelly junk. That's another thing I don't understand. A stinky crotch area. I don't have that fucking problem. I take a shower and then I'm good. There's people who got to fucking throw all kinds of talcum powder. Thank God I'm not a sweater. All right, yo, Wild Bill Bigcocks. I worked at a cigar shop in Kansas City for 5 years and gained a decent knowledge of cigars. Here are my top three. Oh, I love it. A Padron Anniversario, either 1926 or 1964 series. Ashton VSG/ESG Virgin/Estate Sun-Grown. La Flor Ligero L300 parentheses L400/L500 etc. depending on size, isn't sold in the wrapper. These are all sun-grown, which I found is as good, if not better, than a Cuban at a fraction of the cost. I don't know about better than a Cuban, a real one. Come through Kansas City, and I'll be the first to buy tickets. Godspeed. All right. Well, there you go. There's some cigar advice. Okay, there you go. That's the podcast for this week. God bless all of you. All right? And if we've learned anything on this podcast, please, for the love of God, no matter if you're a lefty or a righty, if someone has legitimate criticism of your political party, just take it. You know? Because then that will make the other person open to some of your criticisms, and maybe you both can fucking learn something. All right? And then number 2, if you're with a woman and she's been with other men, don't ask if anyone had a bigger dick than you when you're standing there with the mid-sized car. All right? Somebody's going to pull up with the Caprice Classic, and then it's going to make you feel bad about your Ford Fairmont. Be happy with what you have, and be happy that